Hi everybody, it's Diane. I am here with two junk journal flip-throughs today. As you can see, and as you probably already read in the title, they are Halloween themed. They both have 40 pages counting front and back. This one is a little more vintage styled. It is fairly small. It's 4 inches across, 4.5 up and down. The cover is double thick scrapbook paper, Mod Podged and sewn together. It's a 5-hole stitch binding that has fabric over the spine. This is a scrapbook paper image here, as is this, and there is painted and dyed cheesecloth around. Inside here is a scrapbook paper pocket. These both are fully embellished. Journaling card in here. Little paper flips out. This is a scrapbook paper image. I added some spider webbing there with a gel pen, or you could call it cobwebs. This page here is a vintage drawing page. It's rubber stamp and some scrapbook paper images. I made a border there. This is a note paper with washi tape, scrapbook paper tuck, and a scrapbook paper journaling card. Faux stamp I made with some gel pen embellishments. This is a construction paper with stenciled ink there. This book has ink edging on pretty much every page. Old rubber stamp image here. This is a cookbook page, but it was a party book, and this happens to be about Halloween. Fabric flip here that's vintage. Coffee dyed notebook paper, scrapbook paper image. This is scrapbook paper with messy inking and another scrapbook paper image here. Side pocket here that is scrapbook paper, as is that. It's a little journal card I made out of an index card. It's a rubber stamp with some paint. The next page here is ledger that's vintage. Scrapbook paper. This is Easter egg dyed notebook paper with fabric on the side. Flips out. It's a punched image there. This is, I'm not sure. It was just in my stash. It could be construction paper, but it's got a nicer feel to it. I'm sorry, I don't remember what it was. A stamped image there, scrapbook paper, cardstock and legal paper punched, washi tape. This is more coffee dyed notebook paper. This flips open, scrapbook paper images there, fabric, scrapbook paper. This flips out, that's washi tape, another scrapbook paper image. This is a flashcard. I have a set of these in my shop as a digital. My husband and I did make it up. It's one of ours. Rubber stamps with sewing around. The sewing holds in this fabric, which is also vintage. There's a few papers sewn down there. Another scrapbook paper image. That's an old treat bag image. Journaling card I made. That is a copy of a vintage paper doll set, and that was the costume this girl was supposed to wear. This is punched here with paper behind it, more washi tape, punched, witch's hat there. This is a sticker, rubber stamp, punched bats, more fabric, and that is a scrapbook paper frame. Another spider with gel pen there. Scrapbook paper image. This side flips out. Another scrapbook paper image and scrapbook paper image. A little journaling card I made with a very old rubber stamp out of an index card. Okay. This one is a traveler's notebook style size. It's just a hair under 4.5 inches across. It's 8.5 up and down. It is single thickness scrapbook paper with sewing all the way around. It also is a 5-hole stitch. These are scrapbook paper images. I did add a little detail there with a pen. Back is plain. This has long side pockets on the front and back covers. Scrapbook paper. This is a reproduction Halloween postcard. I added the candy corn here. This part is part of the reproduction there. First page is coloring book. I drew this. The Halloween pumpkin and Boo are tissue paper. This is more Easter egg dyed notebook paper. A faux stamp I made with fabric and very messy stitching there. Washi tape, some rubber stamping on scrapbook paper. This is all scrapbook paper on that same black note paper. This came out in 2002. It's a reproduction image, but it was like a little card you were supposed to, give people. Little scrapbook paper pocket there with a very little journaling card in it. Fabric flip here. Fabric was from the 90s. This is scrapbook paper, another one of my flashcards. Vintage ledger with washi tape and a scrapbook paper image there. More scrapbook paper. A punched witch hat. A page from that same cookbook about Halloween. Rubber stamping here. This is coffee dyed notebook paper with fabric on the edge. Scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook paper with more cobwebbing or spider webbing here and there I drew in. A pocket here with more scrapbook paper images. This is a purchased tag, although I glued it to an index card because it was a little flimsy, and I did add the ghost and bats. I drew the drippy black stuff up there with a marker. Punched moon and stars, stamp here, and then scrapbook paper pumpkins. This is scrapbook paper. Very old bingo paper. A little fabric here. This flips open. A rubber stamp. Another flash card with a couple bats. A little spider webbing in there. Rubber stamp with sewing around, and the sewing holds fabric down. This is also fabric. A scrapbook paper pocket here that flips up. That's a rubber stamp. Just a little note pad I made. Trick or treat up there is scrapbook paper. This is a sticker. Rubber stamp with hand-drawn spider webbing, as is that. Some scrappy fabric here. Scrapbook paper, washi tape. This flips out, another stamped image. Little fabric snippets, those are all vintage. Scrapbook paper here. Scrapbook, the coloring book again. And more of that same fabric. Washi tape. Another faux postage stamp I made. And this is just cardstock with that same very old pumpkin stamp you saw in the other book with some paint. Little punched image on the bottom. Okay, there they are. Just for the record, I'm not going to say never, but I don't plan on making other Halloween journals this year. This is it. So if you're interested, don't delay. They should be in my shop when this video is up. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.